part I usually do in the shower, but I had to get in front of the camera, so it's going to be a little bit messy outside of the shower. But what I do is I take my Tresemme Naturals and I take a lot of this stuff, like a lot, and I work it through my hair. Okay, let me get some more. I'll probably take like about 2 handfuls, and I just coat every strand. The reason why I use so much is because I'm going to use this to detangle my hair and to define my curls. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So normally in the shower, I'll take a section at a time, doing everything with my hands. I section with my hands, I detangle with my hands. So I take a section at a time like this, and I just start detangling just like this. And as you can see, my hair is pretty much already detangled. And I just start detangling just like this. In a raking motion, I take one hand behind the other and I detangle my whole head like this. Now in the process, I will get some shed hairs, which I will gently, remove off my hands as I go. But I go ahead and I detangle my whole head. If I run into any snags, I just work my way through them as gently as possible so that I'm not causing breakage. And I do this over my whole head. And while I'm doing this with the conditioner, as you can see, my curls are beginning to form. I don't know if you can tell, but my curls are starting to clump. So if I use a comb, my curls will not clump. If I use a Denman brush, my curls will not clump. If I use any utensil besides my hands, my curls will not clump. With my hands, my curls clump. And I don't know why, but I've tried using like a comb or some type of utensil before. And what happened is it kind of combed out my curls, and it left me with a big combed out fro. When I don't want a fro, I want my curls to be clumped together. Alright, so as you can see, I can get through my hair very easily. Partly because I just gave myself a fresh trim. Partly because I'm using a very moisturizing conditioner. And the combination of those things allows me to easily finger detangle my hair. Okay. So once I'm able to do my whole head very easily, what I'll do is jump back into the shower, and I'll go ahead and rinse out this conditioner with cold water, as cold of water as I can possibly handle. I'm gonna make it as cold as possible. That way my cuticle is sealed, my curls are kind of locked in, my hair is smooth and shiny as can be for curly hair. The cold water really helps to seal my cuticle and lock in the moisture. Okay guys, so I am left with a whole bunch of tiny coils all over my head. I pretty much have the same curl pattern all over my head from front to back, side to side. So I get a very uniform curl pattern when I do this method. And of course, right now your hair is going to look like whatever your normal curl pattern is. So if you have, bigger curls than me, you're going to have bigger curls. If you have tighter curls, you're gonna have a different curl pattern. Or if you don't have any curl pattern at all, then you might want to try maybe like a shingling method in order to create some curls. But this is what I'm left with right now. So I'm gonna take my leave-in conditioner, the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. I'm gonna use about a 1/4 size amount, gonna rub it in my hands, and I'm going to scrunch it in my hair. I'm not going to rake it through. I'm just gonna press it into my hair. The reason why I'm pressing it into my hair as opposed to raking it through is I do not want to disturb my natural curl pattern. I do not want to disturb that. I do not want to cause frizz. I want it to be able to dry in these natural curls. So I'm just pressing it in all over my head. I can pretty much feel places where my hair has conditioner and the places where I really don't have very much. Right now, I think I just need a tiny bit more. So I'm gonna use about this much more. And I'm gonna just press it in the back and my sides. Okay, right here in the very front too. All right. So that is pretty much it. What I'm gonna do now is actually go to bed just like this. I'm not gonna tie my hair up because I want the air to be able to circulate through my hair and dry. I'm gonna sleep on a satin pillowcase. I'm gonna let my hair dry overnight. It's about 11:30 at night, and I'm going to wake up and get ready for work at about 6:30. So I got about 7 hours. I'm sorry, about 7 hours for my hair to dry. And then when I wake up in the morning, it's more than likely going to be smushed. So I'm gonna have to fluff it up and shape it. But this is all I do. One product, the leave-in conditioner, scrunch it into my wet hair, let my hair air dry. If you can't sleep with wet hair because it makes you sick, or if you don't have the time to let your hair air dry, you can always use a diffuser. The diffuser will cause the style to turn out the exact same way. It's just a little bit more firm to the touch. When I air dry, my hair is a little bit more softer than if I diffuse. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. I'm getting ready for work, and this is what I am left with, or this is what I wake up to. So the curls are really nice. The shape is not. So I don't know if you can see the curls. Let me kind of zoom in here so you can see the texture. The curls are really nice. So what I gotta do now is just shape it. So the first thing I do is I take my pick, which was in my favorites video, my favorite hair products and tools, and I pick it. So I pick the top and the back, not the nape, not the sides, just the top and the back. Okay, so I pick it up to give me some height, and you can already see it's taking on a different shape just that easily. So I just pick it, I get in there, and I'm gonna create my shape. Okay, I try to leave the nape and the sides alone, because although my hair does have a kind of tapered effect to it, the tapered effect is growing out, so I still want my sides and my nape to kind of remain close to my scalp. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna take these curls in the front, and I'm gonna try to pull them forward a little bit in my face. Okay. Just want some hair to come forward. Alright. So I'm gonna take my Eco Styler gel, and I'm going to sculpt my sides. So basically I put it on and I rub it down with my fingers first. Alright, I'm not slicking my sides back because I don't want a fro hawk. I'm just slicking the edges down. Okay. Just kind of mixing in with my foundation a little bit, but that's okay. I'll wipe it off in a second. Okay, and this can be solely done with my hands. Alright, so that's it. Let me turn around and show you guys. Alright guys, so after this video, I'm going to insert different pictures, or pictures of different wash and goes that I've done over the past few months. As you can see in the pictures, I get a pretty consistent curl each and every time I do this method. It pretty much turns out the same. Maybe I may style it just a tad bit differently, but the curls for the most part will turn out the same. Those pictures are going to be directly after this video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. You have a blessed weekend or a blessed week whenever you're actually watching this video, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.